Welcome to SuQuietSleep. I'm so glad you are here tonight. Find a comfortable position and let your body settle gently beneath you. Relax your shoulders. Release any tension in your jaw. Soften the muscles around your eyes and brow. Take a slow breath in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. With each steady breath, the sounds of your day begin to fade quietly into the background. There is nowhere else you need to be tonight. Now, let yourself drift softly into tonight's story. Tonight, we step back 1,300 years ago into Chang'an at the height of the Tang Dynasty. It is early summer afternoon and gentle rain falls over one of the Chang'an's residential wards. Inside an aristocratic household, the family's 19-year-old younger daughter set aside her embroidery and turns towards the rear garden, where a small open pavilion waits beside the Lotus pond. The corridor behind the inner court is narrow and quiet. Pale plaster walls still hold the morning's warmth. The rain has not reached this corridor yet, but its scent has come first. Warm stone cooling, wet leaves, and a faint sweetness. She paused in the shade and breathed once. A round silk fan, its plum blossom embroidery half finished, is left on the east wing table. The needle back in its case. Household voices are far behind. Here, there is only quiet and the cool smell of rain drifting in. Gardenia shrubs beside the south wall have begun to open. She stands still. At the far end, a wooden door is partly open. Through the gap comes rain on roof tiles, and beyond it, water through bamboo leaf. She reached out, pushed the door wider and stepped into the garden. The air changes at once. Warm, damp, green. She paused to breathe in the rain before taking another step. The Ray garden is enclosed and quiet. High whitewashed walls on 3 sides. Bamboo stands close along the eastern wall. Its stems darkened by rain. A pale stone path curved through moss. The last peonies bow. Their outer petals beginning to loosen. Pale gardenia blossoms rest among glossy leaves along the south wall. At the center lies the lotus pond. The water is dark and still. Broad round lotus leaf spread across its surface. Each tremble lightly. Each holds a shallow pool of rain. A drop lands on the nearest leaf. It runs slowly towards the edge. Gathers. The leaf tip. A soft drip into the pond below. Beyond the pond, the open pavilion stands on low stone pillars. Rain darkens the roof tiles. Gathers beneath the curved eave and falls in slender threads. Beneath the roof, the floor remains dry and warm. Carved lattice railings frame 3 sides. She follows the moss edge path and steps inside. A bamboo daybed stands against the pavilion wall. A woven mat. A flat silk cushion near one end. A folded gauze shawl at the corner. Pale and almost weightless. Beside it, a lacquer tray waits on a small stand. A celadon dish holds some lychees, all that remain from a precious basket sent to her father by a colleague at the imperial court. A small bowl of dried lotus seeds, smooth and pale. A celadon tea bowl holds tea made from a spring tea cake, roasted, grounded, and boiled with a trace of salt. A covered vessel beside it holds a second serving. A faint thread of steam rises and disappears into the damp air. A narrow paper scroll rests near the cushion. Its outer wrapping worn smooth with use. She settles the shawl over her shoulders and sits at the daybed's edge. Smooths the mat beneath her and draws her legs up. Then she lies sideways, one arm along the mat, facing the lattice and the rain. The bamboo mat is cool against her arm. The silk cushion settles beneath her back. Raindrops fall beyond the railing from the eave edge in steady, even lines. She does not move right away. From here, rain has layers. On the roof tiles above, it is fine and steady. From the eave edges, just beyond the lattice, it falls in thicker lines. And beneath both, the pond keeps its softer rhythm. A drop lands on a broad lotus leaf. The leaf bends beneath the water and let it fall. She listens for the next one. It comes. The afternoon is slow. Through the lattice, the garden is visible. Wet bamboo, peonies, pale stone path bending away. A faint gardenia fragrance drifts in from the wall shrubs. She breathes in slowly. Wet wood from the beams above. Rain darkened lotus leaf in the pond. Her thoughts loosen. She does not follow them. She simply watches. After a while, she reaches for the scroll. The paper is cool and slightly rough beneath her fingertips. She loosened the scroll, revealing several familiar lines by the famous Tang poet Wang Wei. His verses speak of mountains, rain, and mist-softened valley. Her gaze drifts slowly across the characters on the scroll. Then the lotus pond sounds again. A leaf releasing its drop, and her attention drifts from the page. Outside the lattice, lotus leaf receive the rain, tremble and let it go. She watched this with more care than she gives the poem. She goes back to reading one more line. Then she let the loosened scroll rest across the mat. Next, she reaches for a lychee instead. The skin parts beneath her thumbnail, revealing cool, pale flesh, sweet and fragrant. She savored it slowly and put the skins at the tray edge. The rain does not change nor build. She rests inside the pavilion while the rain continues around her. Rain on the tiles above. Fine, steady, close to beams. Rain from the eave in thin, even lines. Almost like a soft curtain just beyond the curved wood. Rain on lotus leaf beyond the lattice. She takes up the celadon tea bowl with both hands. The tea has cooled to the warmth which she prefers. Neither hot nor cold. Its scent is faintly roasted, while the trace of salt scarcely touch the tongue. She holds the bowl a moment, then drinks. Outside, bamboo stirs, not from wind, but from rain moving through the upper leaf and releasing through the lower ones. Then quiet. She lowers the bowl back on the lacquer tray. The afternoon light has settled into a deeper green-gray. The garden has grown darker and stiller, as if everything has accepted the rain. The gardenia blossom beyond the lattice are pale shapes now, almost too dim to see. Dark bamboo, wet peony, heads still low. Lotus leaf trembling in their steady way. She draws the gauze shawl closer. not from cold. The air is warm and heavy with summer. The weight of the shawl feels good. The scroll stays where she left it. The lychee waits on the tray. Her hand rests along the mat edge. Rain on lotus leaf keep its pattern. Rain continues along the eave, soft and even. Through the lattice, a thread of gardenia fragrance driven again. Denser now and deeper. She breathed in. Her breathing has slowed. She watched the lattice. Through the curved wood and the thin curtain of water at the eave edge, lotus leaf move in their steady way. Each one receive the rain and release it in their own time. Only rain, only the pond, only the lotus leaf, going on as before. She closed her eyes. Rain on the roof above is a slow, steady sound. The scent of gardenia still lingers in the damp air. After a while, she takes up another lychee and opens it slowly. The flesh is cool, sweet, and pale. The empty skin rests beside the bowl. Her hand settles back onto the woven mat. The shawl lies lightly across her shoulder. The loosened scroll remains where she left it. The afternoon light has settled into a deeper gray-green. The garden has grown darker and stiller, as if everything has accepted the rain. Her breathing settles into the same slow rhythm as the rain. Beyond the garden walls, Chang'an continues through its afternoon. Somewhere, we pass over wet streets. Somewhere, doors open and close beneath long eve. Here, within the pavilion, the rain goes on falling. The lotus pond keeps receiving it. And for one gentle afternoon, that is enough. The world we visited tonight grows quiet now, and you can simply rest here, comfortable and at ease. Your mind can relax. Your body can soften. If you are already drifting into sleep, allow yourself to sink a little deeper. If you are still awake, listen to the quiet. There is nothing more to do, nowhere else to be. I'll be here whenever you need another peaceful moment like this. But for now, rest gently and sleep well. Good night.